Alright, y'all. Welcome to Rebel Dip Bros. I'm Jacob as always, and today I have no special guest or anybody with me. So, before I do anything, I'm going to pack a lip of some Copenhagen long cut. I'm not much for fine cut stuff, because I mean, this is just the longer version of Copenhagen Snuff, which and still the more fine cut version, and more fine cut than Copenhagen Natural, which is like the long cut version. It's extra long cut, but it's basically just regular long cut. So that's good. So, as y'all know, we've been on for over a year now. Mine and Ryan's, almost all the videos that me and Ryan did originally are almost up to a year now. Just a few left. So we were going to do a big 100 episode, or 1 year, not 100, 1 year anniversary type thing for Rebel Dip Bros. But trying to find time to hang out with Caleb is hard. Trying to find time to hang out with Ryan is hard. Trying to find time to get them both together. Hell, that's just fucking impossible. So, the 1 year anniversary video is going to have to wait for a long ass time to have me and Ryan and Caleb all together on one screen again. If it even ever happens. But coming up here in a month or two, if I'm not already gone in the Air Force, I'm gonna order soon some Tough Guy Chew. He's got 5 flavors: cinnamon, vanilla, wintergreen, lemon, and orange. So I'm gonna order all 5 flavors, and then my buddy George Coleman, who you might have heard of in our other videos when Ryan got the mud jug and belt buckles and money clip and shit like that. He said he was interested about being in a video with me and doing one, so he's gonna do some Tough Guy Chew with me. And my buddy David also might. He said he's interested, so he might come do a video with me for the Tough Guy Chew. And I was gonna do a review on them. You know, let them each pick one and me pick one that I haven't done, and kind of do a dip review on them. But Outlaw just did Tough Guy Suicide Challenge. I'm planning on getting all the Tough Guy flavors, so I don't know what George and David are gonna do, or if they'll both be in video, whatever. But I know for a fact I am going to do the Tough Guy Suicide Challenge. All 5 flavors mixed into one can. It's going to be interesting. And I'm excited to try it. It's going to be interesting. So, some other shit I want to talk about. Now, I mean, we talk about our lives. We talk about what's going on. And everything else, and here and there, and stuff, and we always think about talking about other issues, but we don't. But I think now it's time we talk about some other issues. So, right now, there's a lot of shit still going on with the Rebel flag. A lot of shit going around hip hop, redneck rap, and a lot of shit going around with the NFL players and stuff kneeling during the pledge or not going out on the field as recently for a protest or whatever. Big money people making a shit ton of money doing a stand publicly. Good for you. But you're going to do it during the Pledge of Allegiance, our nation's anthem. You're going to do it during anything like that, you're disrespecting that flag that's being put on that field. You're disrespecting the country you're making money in. the country you're living in. I don't understand it. Yeah, inequality's there. It's fucking there everywhere. It's been there since the beginning of time. It was there before fucking America was here. And I mean, you want to talk about slavery, you want to talk about rebel scum and Confederacy and all that bullshit. Well, fuck you. If you think the rebel flag is all about hate, if you think the Confederacy was all about slavery. Slavery was around before we even fucking had slaves. How? Because fucking African Americans had their own slaves of African Americans who then sold those African American slaves to us. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't understand how it's all blamed on us when we were sold by the same people. It wasn't like we were going over there fucking picking them up, putting chains on them and bringing them back. We were buying them. I mean, sure it's bullshit and slavery is bad. I'm not saying slavery is good. I'm just saying don't blame us all for the slavery. And the Confederacy wasn't the only ones with slaves. There was slaves in the North before Abe Lincoln decided to do something about it. And the Civil War wasn't all about fucking slavery. The Civil War was over cotton and government and shit like that. Slavery was in there too, yes, of course. But there are black lives that died fighting for the Confederacy. There are black Confederate soldiers. Not every person in the Confederacy was a slave owner. And you know, when slavery ended, did that mean the North put black people perfectly up there? So we're blaming the Confederacy for slavery and black hate, but I mean, all throughout the country where the North was too, there was still hate for black people back then. There was no safety for them. They had to fight for their rights in every fucking country or state. I mean, sorry, I'm tired. I mean, you can't blame all that shit on there, and you want to tear down monuments and stuff. You know, they say history's bound to repeat itself. And they say the best way to stop history from repeating itself is to know your history. Well, when you know false history or only a part of history, then you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And when you're trying to take down historical monuments and shit like that, you're just asking for trouble. You want to disrespect American lives who died? Sure, they were fighting other Americans, but they were still Americans. We're one nation. We're not fucking North Korea and South Korea. We're not two different nations. We are one nation. I mean, how can we stand as one nation when you guys want to nitpick everything? When you need something to protest, something to cause drama and trouble and commotion and blah 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 and this and that and cry about fucking one thing after another. Sure, there's still fucking racism. You're not making it any better with Black Lives Matter. I mean, yeah, your lives matter. Does that mean my life doesn't matter? Does that mean everybody else's lives don't matter if we're not black? I mean, you want to talk about hardship? Yeah, you had a hardship being slaves. But I mean, what about Native Americans? They had a lot of hardships when we came here. They had a lot of hard times. I mean, we took their land. We made them march, and a lot of them died. And there's nothing we can do to repay them. I mean, but you can't blame that on future generations. That's the past. Move on. You can't dwell in the past if you want to look for a better future. I mean, all this stuff going on and everything else, it's all stupid. It's all bullshit. You want to make the world a better place? Stop whining and complaining about stuff and causing commotion and tearing up shit and destroying shit and disrespecting people and everything else. Like, hell, when Trump was elected president, he is your president. Whether you like it or not, he runs this country. We didn't have no fucking riots when Obama became president. You know there was a shit ton of people that didn't like that. We didn't go fucking tearing up stores and burning flags and everything else. You want to burn the American flag? Get the fuck out of America. You don't belong in the United States of America if you don't want to stand for your country. If you don't believe in your country, get the fuck out of your country then. If you don't have hope for your country, get the fuck out of your country. Like, Jesus Christ. We're one nation under God. Yeah, that's in our fucking thing. Because we are a nation with beliefs. Sure, we don't nitpick you about having different beliefs, different races. None of that. We don't give a shit. You want to talk about Mexicans and all that bullshit? We don't mind Mexicans here in America. Do it legally. And yeah, the legal process and getting to this country, yeah, it probably is bullshit and probably hard. I've heard some stories. And the years it takes and all that shit to become a citizen. And I'm sorry. But I mean, also, you gotta look at it as we're one big country. We've had multiple attacks on our land. And we have multiple soldiers protecting and fighting for other countries, other nations, protecting other people, doing this and that, to help better this world. You want to tell me war is bad? Yeah, war is bad. But what are we going to do? Somebody wants to attack you? Just no, I don't want to. I don't want to be attacked. Don't attack me. What the fuck's that gonna do? You think a murderer stops murdering because somebody says, "Don't kill me"? Yeah, right. Think somebody just says, "Don't jump off that ledge," and that person's gonna listen? No. We have people talk down suicide people, but suicide still happens. It doesn't matter. You have to take action. You have to do shit. We can do our best to try to talk people down. There's foreign policies and everything else and suicide hotlines and all that shit. But at the end of the day, it's you as a person to make the choice to commit suicide. And it's us as a country to make the choice to make this world a better place. You know? That's what we need to do. All this bullshit. And all these celebrities and shit. I'm gonna move to Canada if Trump becomes president. Pretty sure they're still all living here in America. You're not gonna be man up, stick to your word? That was just a publicity stunt? What? You just wanted people not to vote for Trump or some shit? Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna say shit like, if he becomes president, I'm moving out of this country. I don't want to be in this country anymore. Then get the fuck out of this country. Don't be here. We don't fucking want you if you don't want to be in this fucking country because you don't like the fucking president. What has Trump done that's so bad? Did he lie about emails and stuff that killed soldiers? No. Who knows this video is going to be posted? Who knows if I'm going to be alive? Maybe I'm going to be killed now because of what I said about Hillary right there. Who knows? I don't. We'll find out. YouTube might even take this down because of it. I don't give a shit. We live in America. We have our freedom, yes. But if you're going to use that freedom in a way to disrespect your country, fuck you. You have the right to burn the American flag. Doesn't mean you should fucking do it. I mean, come on. You live in this country. Deal with it. Learn how to get over it. You want to tell me that it's all about slavery and this and shit and that? Go down south. There is Confederate flags all over the fucking place. Hell, when I went to Tennessee, I went to the Dukes of Hazzard gift shop, Cooter's place. You know, they got Confederate flags all over the fucking place. They got fucking the Dukes of Hazzard, the General Lee car sitting right outside with a big ass Confederate flag on the roof. And you know what? There's a diner right next to it. And there is a very nice, kind, black waiter. I was wearing a Confederate flag necklace. I had a Confederate flag shirt on one of the other times I went in there. She didn't say shit about it. She didn't get offended. She didn't get mean. I walked around a bunch of other black people while I was down there. Didn't have no problem. They didn't call me racist because of it. You know, maybe I am a little racist. But who doesn't have some racism in them? I don't know. Doesn't make me a bad person, does it? I don't hate black people. Hell, I have a black friend. I have a couple. When I was younger, I used to have... One of my best friends was black. Oh, I was on Xbox. I have a Confederate flag for one of my things on Black Ops or whatever. And I was playing. Some guy messaged me. So you like Trump? And all this shit? Yeah. I supported him. I voted for him. Asked me if I hated Mexicans. No? Then why did you... You know, was saying shit and this and that. Called me racist. Asked me if I hate Mexicans. And I said no. My grandpa's Mexican. That's right. I ain't related to him by blood, but my grandpa's Mexican. I've had Mexican friends over the years. I still do. Just because I like Trump don't mean I hate fucking Mexicans. God damn. A fucking black dude on there was like, "What's up, cracker?" Now tell me something. How is me saying nigger racist, but him calling me a fucking cracker ain't? Him calling me a white ass honky ain't racist? That ain't racist? No, because they're black. Black people can't be racist. But if you're white, you're racist. Every word that comes out of your mouth is bullshit. If you believe in the Confederate flag, if you supported Trump, you're racist. Just remember that. Because apparently that's what I am. I support Trump. I like the Confederate flag, so I automatically hate blacks and Mexicans. I guess I hate Donald Trump's wife too, because I mean, she's a foreign immigrant. Ignorant people. Ignorant things. Stupid people. Stupid things. That's all it is. Bunch of drama, bunch of bullshit. You want to erase racism? Stop making it about race. I mean, you're going to call me racist while calling me a cracker. What's your fucking point? I'm racist because I have a Confederate flag? No. Racist because I support Trump? No. I mean, come on. Get over yourselves. The only racism here, sure there are some racist people. Sure there still is the KKK. KKK is different from the Confederacy. They have their own flag. Sure the rebel flag has been used that way, doesn't mean it is. That tragedy at the church that the kid shot up. Pulled up a picture, and he had a Confederate flag. Was the Confederate flag on him when he shot up that church? Was it near him when he shot up that church? No. But he had a picture with a Confederate flag. It was all about race. That's our fucking problem. You want to put racism on... You want to make a symbol of racism out of something that isn't. That's your fucking problem. You want to make everything about race, you're never going to stop racism. And you want to say, sure, black people do have hardship. So do Native Americans. So do white people. So do women, period. You still live in America. We're better, and we have better lives than those living in China and in places everywhere else. We're not a perfect country, but what is perfection? What is perfect? Nobody can be perfect, so how can you expect our country to be perfect? How can you expect life to be perfect? It wouldn't be life if it was perfect. It would be heaven. Life has its hardships. It has its ups and downs. It's like a fucking roller coaster. You just have to know how to ride it and when to get off. Like a bull. So, there we go. I mean, maybe Trump was a little far with firing people because they kneeled during the flag, during the nation's anthem. But was he completely off with what he said? No. They should not be allowed to do something like that. And you should get up and leave. It's disrespectful. You want to make a change? I'm fine with that. You want to support standing together and uniting and everything else? Do that. You want to show something and everything else for hardships and racism and underprivileged people and all that shit and stuff and anything else along those lines? Do it. But don't do it while disrespecting shit, while destroying shit. You ain't making no good change. Disrespecting people. Tearing shit up. Causing chaos. All you're doing is making matters worse. So. That's my ranting. This got really fucking long. So thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. You got my Instagram, my YouTube, hopefully. I mean, hope you obviously got my YouTube if you're watching this, but hopefully you got my Instagram. If not, I mean, comment if you want it or whatever. Let me know what you think of this video. Message me what you want me to do in other videos, and if you want me to do more videos like this. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time.